We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. It's interleague baseball on the Show. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Too high. 1-2. He subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Rizzo is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Bogaerts has it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting first, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Standing in, Javier Baez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88-91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Two-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Devers, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out.
Batting first, not shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here it comes.
No, that's low.
2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Protecting number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1. Contreras, a 27-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and it's gone into the monster seats. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Now in the box, Steven Souza. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So striding in, Ian Happ. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Lifted in the air out to right. Pilar's there, and that retires the side. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Ready now, J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
On the ground near home. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. And the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 1-1. Now this is on the ground for Baez. It's short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. So stepping in, David Bodie. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there, and it's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Into the box, Chris Bryant. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And the pitch.
Count 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
One out, nobody on. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch.
Hey!
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Now batting, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So here now is Jackie Bradley. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Vasquez stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 0-2 delivery. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The right fielder, Javier Baez.
Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
Pillar stands at first with 1 out. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. The 1-0. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And there are runners at the corners now. He's set. The 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We played 3 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Red Sox 1. All set for the start of the 4th. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
That's the ball. Ball, that's out.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready now. The pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Steven Souza, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1-0 the count.
1-0.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back, the first baseman,
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Barehanded at his knees. Got him.
The batter, the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Chavis is playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as it's grounded sharply to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. Our score remains 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Bodie. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Popped him up. Devers ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 home.
8-2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Christian Vazquez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Vazquez. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Two and 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here now the 2-2. That's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up. Ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Grounded down the third baseline, and this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. This is flared out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mitch Moreland comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. It's taken down and in for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitchers fall behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Alec Mills was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Michael Chavis will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
3 runs already home here. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Mills, a native of Tennessee. He was taken in the 22nd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox lead it 4-2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs.
All set for the start of the inning. The next Cub up, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2 balls and a strike to Javier Baez. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now back, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 1-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
The 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Here it is, the 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Grounder down the line at third. And it's in time to get him, but they cut the deficit to 1 as a run does come across to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland is there, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Red Sox 4 and the Cubbies 3. Digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Jackie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. 1-1.
And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0 and 2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1.
Ball in.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains a 4-3 game. Heath Hembree is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Heath Hembree.
7th inning ready to roll. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Steven Souza. A fly out and a single for him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy in.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
At the plate now, Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Hembree, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
To the plate now, David Bodie, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. A 1-0 delivery. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
2 balls and a strike to count. Slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 left for the Cubs. Score holds at 4-3. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Andrew Benintendi.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Jeremy Jeffress comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress. Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
At the plate, Rafael Devers, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. The 1-1.
I got the count. 2-2.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything of a hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Here's the 2-0. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 2 out with the man at first. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Count is 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Casey Sadler takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Cubbies 3. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Plate Anthony Rizzo, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Anthony Rizzo.
He's set, and the pitch.
No, inside.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
1-1. Hit to third. Devers has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. Moreland's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Red Sox on top, 6-3. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Christian Vasquez.
First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Outside and low, 3-0. One out, nobody on. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Schwarber is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now back, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here comes the first pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Brandon.
Leading off the inning, Wilson Contreras, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Jason Hayward is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now the 1-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2-0 pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Stepping in now, Steven Souza, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And the second run is across as well, and all of a sudden it's a 6-5 ball game now.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Ian Happ, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ian Happ becomes the first out in the ninth inning. So now to the plate, David Bodie, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Runner at first here, one man out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Oh, on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Now that third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
2 out here and a runner at second. Breaking ball that time, but misses out of the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. The set and the 2-1. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Boston Red Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.